What is going on, lunatics? It's your man Believes one more time, and we are here to talk about this price action. You can see the chart, you can see how it's flowing right now. We have just entered the South Korea start of the market. It's on a Saturday. We're not really worried about it. It's Friday night here in the United States. We're going to talk a little bit about this chart, what we're looking at, what we're seeing. We'll make a decision on what to do next. It's not financial advice, but I'm always right. Oh, and by the way, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the comment button, share it with your friends. Not your face, man, the video.
Everybody listen up. Let's get it. I'm trying to put money in your pocket, that crypto wallet, that bing bada bing ching ching big profit. Even when the market's sideways, I'm looking for ways to get paid.
All right, guys, let's take a look at this chart and see what it is that we see. Now, the first things that are coming to mind here are, we know this happened. We were here for it as this was happening in our live stream this morning. Since then, we've had to fight all day long. And while we've been fighting all day long, Luna 2 has been pumping just a little bit. Well, we hit reset. And when you hit the reset period in the market, it changes things. And now we have Luna Classic up about 6% in the last 40 minutes. While Luna is now down 1%. And we're starting to see a run back down on Bitcoin. We see a run back down on Ethereum. Everything ran a little bit too hot today. It was a great day for the markets. That being said, now we have to think, where are we going next? And the most likely culprit, the most likely place is nowhere. This is the weekend. We've got Saturday, we've got Sunday. So we've got about 2 days where what we should be seeing is we test this right here. We move around right here. Now, if you notice here, we have a heart line right in this spot, and we have a support line right here. So we're probably going to see a little play around in this area for a while. Maybe we'll make a move to the upside, but then we should be coming back down here before we start making a move. That should take us through to the middle of the night Sunday, and that is probably where we're going to start to see a little bit of lift off, a little bit of correction. That's how the crypto market tends to go. We've had a good weekend so far. It's early, it can all change on a dime, but the American market's looking pretty good. We haven't seen any reason to think that there's going to be a capitulation of any sort. We've already seen what happens over here. And guys, let's talk real quick about why all of this happened. Why did we have what felt like for a few moments a breakdown on Terra Classic? And the answer to that is very simple. Do Kwon had an interview yesterday. During that interview, he took full accountability, full responsibility for what happened in the crash of Luna. And he said that it is entirely his fault. But he does distinguish. There's a difference between failure and fraud. And he just failed. And he assures everyone that he will not fail investors again. So that leads us to Luna 2. If you've looked at Luna 2, then you've noticed there's a lot of activity happening, even though we're not fully launched. We don't have a whole lot of activity on a new blockchain, but a lot of the validators from Luna Classic have moved over there. Some have stayed behind. So we now have two chains, and his opinion was that he believes that Luna Classic is going to reach $1. And he does think that Luna is probably going to have a big future. I think he said at some point he thinks that it could achieve $200 by the time it's all said and done. That's a pie in the sky sort of wish list at this point. That puts it at about 35x from where it is right now. But when you look at the market cap, then you realize maybe that's not that far. The market cap right now sits around $1 billion. So a $35 billion market cap on something that is the replacement for something that had a higher than $40 billion market cap seems like a possibility. So I would not bet against it. But by the same token, we have to focus on what's going on here. We have numerous points of support and resistance. You can see where they all are. They're very clear. My hope for everybody watching is that we channel through this and continue to this downside. Now, I know nobody wants to see it go to the downside, but the truth is, if we're going to burn a significant portion of any supply, we've got to have a cheaper price. Otherwise, we're going to be buying every day 1.2% of the supply at these high prices, and that's not good. That's not how we're going to reduce the supply significantly. to reduce the supply significantly would take a move down this way and get into this area, which is why I extended this out just a little bit so you could see it. That's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm really kind of hoping for. I'm hoping we get some channeling down through here, and the Jeets, the crybabies, the whiners, the people who are just looking for that short-term profit and they're not looking for that big-time fix, maybe they'll sell. Maybe they'll get a worse position. We'll see what happens. Another thing that happened today is I cashed in my 6,921 USTC. I now have 577 USTC, but over here where I only had a few hundred Luna Classic, I now have 213,943. Why is that? Well, the answer for that is because I picked up more Luna Classic by swapping the USTC, which was running at about 6.3 cents, which was a pretty good rate. And as soon as we got a dip and we got a pump on USTC, it seemed like a great opportunity for me to accumulate a little bit more. So my staking rewards are back down to 1,967. The staking rewards are now over here, 213,943. And I have a delegation of 10,000 or 10 million Luna Classic. So there we are. I've been made whole again. I've picked up some additional Luna Classic. I do have a few different tokens. As you can see over here, nothing really substantial. Nothing of consequence. It's just what you accumulate on some of these when you're staking for a period of time. But let me know what you think down in the comments below. It's going to be a long weekend. I really think that this has to play out to its best advantage coming down. We've got this much time, which seems like forever when you're looking at a chart, before we're going to see the burn implement start. So where do you want that price to be at this period of time? You really want it to be as down here as you can possibly have it. We already know that we can get a $3 or a $4 billion run on volume. We know that when the time comes, there will be that flow of volume. So right now is just a wait and hold pattern for another 11 days. When that 11 days is up, guys, the party is on. It's not financial advice. My name's Bleaves. I am always right. And let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Again, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Let's get this video sent so that more people know what's going on with Luna Classic. Have a good day, guys, and we'll talk to you again.
I'm looking for the good life, good life. Sitting on top of the world, I wanna be shining.